I'm the natural person, I'm the living man. For the record, my name is Thomas Styron II. It is not the name you have attached to this case, me. I believe that's a state created entity, Your Honor. And I'm not, me being a living person, I don't my name is in proper punctuation. I don't have a all caps name. So this is under the assumption that you guys have personal jurisdiction and subject matter jurisdiction over me, right?
Yes.
We've got a wild court hearing today. This sovereign citizen is back at it, trying to run the usual script about how the court has no authority over him. The problem? It's painfully obvious he has no idea what he's talking about. If you're going to argue with a judge, someone whose job is literally to interpret the law, you might want to do a little homework first. Watching him try to outsmart the court is equal parts cringe-worthy and hilarious. Let's dive in and watch this sovereign citizen completely embarrass himself. And if you enjoy this kind of content, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Good morning. 14B District Court is now in session. This is Magistrate Hillary Braley presiding. Okay, and I need you unmuted at the jail. There we go. Can I have your name, please?
For the record, my name is Thomas Styron II. I'm the natural person, I'm the living man. How we doing today, Miss Braley?
We are upright, if nothing else.
Great.
So, okay. And you said your name is Thomas Styron.
The second.
The second.
And then I'm the natural person, the living man.
Okay, thank you for your patience there. We had a little bit of a kerfuffle. So,
No problem.
recalling case number 19S00472, that is the state of Michigan versus Thomas Ulrich Styron, the second, you said, and also calling 24W001025, that is the township of Ypsilanti, also versus Thomas Ulrich Styron. So state your name for the record.
So, for the record, my name is Thomas Styron II. It is not the name you have attached to this case is not me. I believe that's a state created entity, Your Honor. And I'm me being a living person, I don't my name is in proper punctuation. I don't have a all caps name nor
Okay, I'm going to cut you off.
How many crayons did this guy eat before the court hearing? If you're going to pull the sovereign citizen script, at least have some idea what you're talking about. Watching him ramble on about jurisdiction and weird punctuation rules makes you seriously wonder if he's ever even opened a law book. You can't just make up laws to suit your argument, buddy. And the judge? She's clearly not buying any of it. You can even see her stifle a laugh as he stumbles over his own words. You can tell she thinks this guy is completely clueless. And just wait until you hear what she says at the end. This one is absolutely hilarious.
I don't have no contracts with the state of Michigan at all, period. And so I was wondering about personal jurisdiction, subject matter jurisdiction in regards to this.
Okay. And you can continue to wonder about those at the moment. What I am doing, you have a show cause hearing on the matter ending in 472, which is the retail fraud charge. I'm showing a balance of $210 on that. And then what you're being arraigned on, that is what I am here to explain the charge against you, is a citation issued on April 2nd, 2024 at 9:24 in the evening. That charges that you operated a motor vehicle on North Ford Boulevard at or near Russell Street with no license on your person. Do you comprehend the charge against you?
I do not. I don't even own a license. I canceled my license years ago.
Okay. So what you are being charged with is operating a motor vehicle without having a license on your person. So I'm not asking if you agree with this. I'm not asking if you have a license. I'm asking if you understand the words coming out of my mouth as far as what this charge is.
The charge is
Not
accused me of
having a
not
license.
having a driver's license on my person, correct?
Correct.
Well, from my understanding, I I need a driver's license if I'm in commerce. I was ne I was traveling home.
Okay.
I wasn't doing business at all. And also from my understanding, I don't need a license to do that.
And your overstanding is incorrect, sir. But
Did this guy just snitch on himself? The charge was driving without a license, and then he goes and admits he hasn't had one in 2 years, then tries to argue he wasn't driving, he was traveling. Come on, man, you're basically handing the court all the evidence they need. Pro tip, if you're caught driving without a license, maybe don't argue that you weren't driving at all, it just makes you look even more guilty. Honestly, it's baffling. A driver's license isn't expensive, and following basic laws really isn't that hard. These sovereign citizens always seem like they're trying to galaxy brain their way out of a traffic stop, and end up looking like some of the lowest IQ folks out there. That said, I'll give this guy a little credit, he's been pretty respectful for a sovereign citizen, but let's be real, he's not exactly the sharpest tool in the shed. What do you guys think of him so far? Let's dive back in and see how much deeper he digs this hole.
now you are saying that you have understood the words as far as not having a license on your person. It is a misdemeanor charge with a maximum penalty of up to 93 days in jail, a $500 fine with court costs, or both.
So this is under the assumption that you guys have personal jurisdiction and subject matter jurisdiction over me, right?
Yes.
So
At this time, the court is going to set a pre-trial date for you. That will be before Judge Washington.
ma'am, can we prove the jurisdiction first before we go ahead with setting a trial for that entity or a pre-trial for that entity? I don't. Yeah.
I hear you. And at this point, you are appearing in front of the court. You have put your name on the record. And yes, we are setting a pre-trial date for you.
I did put my name on the record, and my name that I put on the record is not the same name that you have attached to that case.
And you can provide documentation of such at your pre-trial date, which is going to be June 26th.
So the documentation that I have published, recorded in excuse me, sorry. The documentation I have published and recorded on the record, on the state of Michigan record, that says what I just told you, that I'm not who you have, that I'm not the name you have attached to that case, that's I need to bring that with me, is what you're saying? It being already recorded and on the state of Michigan records, is that good enough?
Whatever documentation you have,
Mhm.
bring it with you to your pre-trial date. That is what I am telling you, yes. So, and again, that court date, June 26th? Okay, will be June 26th at 9 a.m. before Judge Washington. The court will enter that you are standing mute to all charges at this time.
So we're just assuming jurisdiction though, correct?
Yes.
How, from
No.
my understanding, that
And
has to be proved before we even proceed with anything else. Am I wrong?
you are not correct. The court will also set a personal recognizance bond in this matter. Basically, you are promising to show up for that June 24th court date at 9 a.m. over Zoom before Judge Washington, where you will have your pretrial. Okay, so at this point, your hearings are concluded. You are free to stand up and tell the jail that you are finished.
So I need to be there.
I've got to say, I absolutely love the way this judge handled the sovereign citizen. Sure, she let him ramble a bit too long in my opinion, but overall, she had great control of the courtroom. She wasn't having any of his nonsense, cut him off when needed, and even threw in a few clever remarks to toy with him. Honestly, we need more judges like her, patient, firm, and just the right amount of sass. You could tell she wasn't intimidated in the slightest, and that's exactly the energy you need when someone starts spouting legal jargon they clearly don't understand. Now, about the whole Zoom court thing, what do you guys think? Personally, I find it kind of ridiculous, especially when a sovereign citizen is trying to argue their case through a webcam. It's like trying to have a serious legal discussion with someone wearing a clown nose. It just doesn't work. They usually end up talking over the judge, things spiral out of control, and it feels way less serious than an in-person hearing. Anyway, I'll go ahead and wrap it up here. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like and subscribe for more content just like this. And definitely let me know what you thought about this court hearing in the comments below. Take care, and I'll catch you in the next one.